Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another session of Quranic Arabic Recitation with Tajweed Rules. So in this session we will be studying another letter of Arabic alphabet, and it is called Sad. So there's bouncing effect at the end, but we will explain. That's one of the properties of Dal, but we will explain that in one of the lessons about that property. It's called Qalqala. So how to pronounce it is Sad. The sound is Sa. Sad. The sound is Sa. So the articulation point, it is one of the lisan, the tongue letters. Okay, and it is the articulation point. Okay, if you see here, the tip of the tongue, that's the tip of the tongue. That's one place near the inner plates of the top two incisors. So near the inner plates of the top two incisors, slightly above the lower incisors. Okay, slightly above the lower incisors. Yeah. So the first one is the tip of the tongue here, near the inner plates here, and this one is slightly above the lower incisors. So a small space is left when we are pronouncing it. Okay, so there's all the three different points of explaining the articulation point for Sad. Let me go to the 3D model and see we can show you better. Graphical representation. Okay. Okay. So the articulation points for this is, that is the tip of the tongue. Okay, near the inner plates of the inner place near the top incisors, and slightly above the lower incisors. Those 3 points are the articulation points when we're pronouncing the word, the letter Sad. Sa. Okay. So is it a light or heavy letter? It is heavy letter. So when we're pronouncing it, we don't make the smiling smiley face when we're pronouncing it. For example, Sad, Sad, and the sound is Sa, Sad. Is it a connector or non-connector? It is one of the connecting letters. Okay, because if you see its connecting forms, then you will see that if it is written in the beginning of a word, then you can connect other letters with it. If it is written in the middle, then you can connect other letters before, after it. Okay, and if it is written at the end of a word, then you can connect other letters with it before it, other letters before it. Okay, so that is actually the properties of connecting letter. So how it is written, let me read out and then we will do it practically. So it is written by beginning the loop at the end, at the lower left, from slightly below the line. Okay, moving up. Okay, let me write it down and then explain that. I think that's better. It is written beginning the loop of the, okay, so it is from here. Okay, moving up and to the right, moving up to the right, then circling down, and back to the round. So we have back to the round here, to the left, creating a pearl or a teardrop. So we have created a pearl or teardrop now, followed by a large circular U. So now we have to follow by large circular U. That's Sad. Okay, so if you see other forms that would look like this, similar teardrop shape. Okay, if it is in the beginning, in the middle it would look like this. Okay, so and at the end it would look like this. Okay, So that's different shapes of writing. So we can connect these. Okay, let me write it down. Okay, it's different types, different. If it's connected, then we have to write it like this. So okay, so for transliteration purposes, we will use the letter S underscore, because we have already used the S for sin, so we will be using S underscore for Saad. So the English equivalent for this one, this letter is S, as in the words Saad, Sab, or So. So these are, the sound are similar to the sound of Arabic Saad. So that is the end of this session. We will see you in next session, inshallah. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.